Hi, my name's Anthony Orecchio. I'm the band director at Barnegat Township Schools in Barnegat, New Jersey. And I'm here today to talk a little bit about the ESSER funds and how our district has used those funds to create opportunities for our students to continue making music throughout the COVID pandemic. It started probably in March, April, or May. We started early with this, where I went to the administration and I said, as a Title I school, a lot of the instruments that the students are using are district owned instruments. And I was concerned that, come September, we were going to be giving students instruments that hadn't been cleaned, that hadn't been sanitized, and potentially could have been used by someone that had COVID. When I spoke with my curriculum supervisor, he said, let's take a look at this. And I worked with our vendor, NEMC, to see what we could do to remedy that problem. They proposed a cleaning and sanitization process. And when I sent that to our district supervisor, he said, get all the instruments cleaned. And that's what we did. We collected all the district owned instruments. We sent them out and they were all professionally cleaned and sanitized. And it would cost about $10,000 at that point to do that for the entire district fleet. Would later learn that they were using the CARES funding, which is the ESSR, to purchase those or to purchase the cleaning and sanitization. Um,
That's great. I'm so glad you were able to get that for your students and for your school and your music program. That's really wonderful. So Anthony, what would you say to your fellow music educators about ESSER funds?
the ESSER funds are out there. You just have to go and bring that to your administration. They may not be aware, the administrators, that these funds can be used for music education. And if you show them what you need, more importantly, why you need it, and let them know, hey, these can be used, I think that they're very apt to want to help your students purchase these. This way, your students can continue making music. Because as we look at social and emotional learning in the 21st century, music plays a huge part of that. And for many of our students, this is the outreach. This is their chance to kind of, not worry about math, not worry about science and, the core classes and say, okay, I'm in my happy spot for now, and I'm going to make the most of what I have with music. And unfortunately, a lot of students have not had that this year, but they can use those funds to make sure that their students do get those opportunities.
Yep, it's all about the well-being of our students, and music plays such a huge part in that. So
Absolutely.
I'm so glad you were able to do that. And thank you so much for your time today, Anthony.
Thank you very much.